Well, hey everyone. Like many of you, I've experienced a growing eagerness to spend more and more time outside. With the warm weather and the longer days, the irises and daylilies in our backyard are growing like crazy. The violets are popping up and all of our trees are blossoming. And perhaps more than ever this spring, being outdoors is especially needed. There's just something about being outside that fills me and heals me. In fact, being outside and exercising in the outdoors is, for me, what Charles Duhigg, in his book, The Power of Habits, calls a keystone habit. It's one habit that just creates a chain reaction of benefits in many other areas. So for me, being outdoors isn't just good for my mental state, it helps me emotionally, physically, even spiritually. Isn't there just something about being in a beautiful environment that simply makes us feel closer to God? I believe it's why we go on vacations, hike mountains, swim lakes, raft rivers, go golfing, put our toes in the sand at the beach, plant gardens. In the first book of the Bible, Genesis 2:8, the Bible tells us that God planted a garden in Eden, and there, then, he put the man whom he had formed. So before God made people, he made a garden for us to live in. Eden means garden or delight. And I believe the reason we feel at home in beautiful outdoor spaces is because that was our original home. Gardens are these outdoor places where we can experience extreme delight. Ever since we got kicked out of the Garden of Eden, we've been homeless and we've been restless, kind of longing to get back to that home. This Garden of Eden, it's a realm which God and other divine beings, including angels, met with our first parents as the connection point between heaven from the unseen realm and earth in the seen realm. That garden and realm continue to exist, although cherubim and a flaming sword currently prevent us from accessing it. When Jesus died on the cross, one of the thieves dying at his side repented, and he asked Jesus to join him in his kingdom. He was told by Jesus that upon his death he would be taken to paradise, which was and means this place of delight, this garden, which very well could be the same place that Adam and Eve were kicked out of. Then in the final book of the Bible, Eden returns. The Apostle John, speaking of Revelation 21, beginning in verse 1, shares this. Then the angel showed me the river of the water of life, bright as crystal, flowing from the throne of God and of the Lamb, through the middle of the street of the city. Also, on either side of the river, the tree of life, with its 12 kinds of fruit, yielded its fruit each month. The leaves of the tree were for the healing of the nations. So, when Jesus returns, we learn from this passage that he's going to bring this paradise, Garden of Eden, back with him. And eternity will begin just as history began, with God ruling from a garden on earth, seated on a throne, with the tree of life, whose fruit and leaves will heal people from the curse, so that we can live together forever on earth in our superior resurrected bodies. And so I believe, whether people realize it or not, the real reason that we love the outdoors so much is because we yearn to return to heaven. So, the next time you see a sunrise or sunset, or jump into a lake, or ski on a mountain, or plant a garden, or put flowers in your home, or enjoy the leaves of fall, feel a breeze, step into a river, feel the cool grass or warm sand under your feet, remind yourself the best is yet to come. I hope this week you can get outside and find that special place in creation where you feel closest to God.